Yo, what's up guys, Camby here doing a video on Photopea. We're going to be doing an in-depth tutorial because a lot of you, well, two of you guys wanted this, so I thought it'd be good because my last video got quite a bit of views for only 6 subscribers. So first we're going to be really showing you a lot of stuff and like how to get started. So this is for like noobs at this thing, like complete noobs. So once you open up the website, it's going to look like this. You just want to go up here to file, you want to hit new, and this is, it depends on what size you want it to be. So like for a profile picture, you either want to do 600 by 600 or 400 by 400. Really doesn't matter. 600 by 600 is what I usually do just because it's, you know, I don't know, I just do it because it's safer that way. So but we're going to be doing a banner right now, so this is where stuff gets pretty tricky. Okay, so the width is 2560 by 1440. So if it's any bigger or any smaller, I don't think it's gonna work with YouTube because they're really strict on that, and like it has to fit. So yeah, okay. So create. So once you hit create, it's gonna look like this, just a white canvas, and this is where you're gonna be doing all your work on. So where you want to start is you want to get your you want to get the size of the banner. So I usually do this, you could look it up too, YouTube banner size. So look up YouTube banner size, just go to images, and there's one in particular I like to use, and let's find it, this one. So once you find this one or any other one that suits you, but make sure it's the right size. Like this, not going to work because it's too small. It has to be like this, and you could just stretch the image, because this is really important. This is like the most important part of making a banner. So like say it's too small like that, I just gotta stretch it like this, but I gotta make sure it's on the lines pretty good. Open up a new tab, you can look up black screen, and basically it's just a black screen. You want to just pick a random one, copy the image, go back to Photopea, Control V to paste it. You want to hit, oh yeah, sorry about that, I forgot to tell you how to stretch it. So when you want to stretch images, you just got to click up here is edit, you want to hit free transform, and that's when it's going to bring up these little boxes, and you just want to click one of them, drag it. So we're going to make this look a little nicer. So you can drag it to like somewhat in the middle of the lines or below it, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure the black doesn't get in the picture itself. So once you do the top one, you can just go over here to the image that you wanted to duplicate, right click it and hit duplicate layer. So then that'll give you 2 of them, and you just want to drag it down and kind of match it up to the other one. So there you go. So now you don't need this one anymore. You could just hit right click it and hit delete. This one, I don't know why that's there, but there we go. So now we got our canvas right here. So we're gonna be doing all of our designs in here, but the thing is, if you don't put it in the safe area, which is like right here and right here, it won't be good on mobiles. But honestly, I don't ever pay attention to that, it's fine. So you really only care about like desktop computers seeing it, because mobiles you don't really get a chance to see their banner, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so we're gonna start with this banner. Say we're gonna be doing the division. So you can do this, or you can create it yourself. So if you look up the division PNG, so PNG is what you mainly want to look for if you're really trying to make these designs look good, because it's like cutouts of images. And make sure not to like sell these unless the copyright's all good, because you could get in some trouble by doing this if you sell it. Though for personal use it's fine. So we're going to use this image, or yeah, we're going to actually use this one. Once it's okay, copy image, go back, copy paste that image right into the screen, put it wherever you want, put it in the middle for example. Okay, so now we have the start of our banner. So I know it's not going to be the best banner because that would take way too long, but I'm just giving you an example of what you can do and how to make it look decent at least. Okay, so now we're going to want the background. So to make it match what is going, okay, here we go, there's an image right here. We can just copy this image, make sure it's the right size so you don't have to stretch that out too much, because it like this, It's a little too small. You can stretch it if it looks good though. But if it's too small, don't worry about it, because you don't want it to look bad. So like, we could do like this. And then, so you're gonna drag it, make sure you click this box up here, check it, or else it's not gonna work. So now you notice how my picture is now behind the picture. You just wanna click this image, drag it below it, and now it's right here. So actually, I'm gonna move this one over here. And so if you want to make your background look good, you can go up here to image, adjustments, brightness and contrast, and you can really mess with that stuff. But only for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be showing you me using it, because I normally wouldn't use it as much, but I'm going to give you an example of what you can do with it. So it looks nice like that. Or if I want the vibrance to be up, I can turn up the vibrance like this, so it really sticks out. And then saturation, let's see, it brings out like the colors a lot more, like the whatever they're called, the, well, like blues for example. So it looks like that, pretty decent. So now we're gonna work on getting this guy right here to look decent, so he stands out more, doesn't just blend in with the background. But we want it to look like he's actually part of it, because it would just look weird if you put like SpongeBob in this kind of background. It just wouldn't make sense. Okay, so now that that's done, we get a pretty solid looking design so far, but we're not done yet. So we can either do, I think we could do drop shadow, but honestly I'm not a big fan of drop shadow unless it's like a 2D, like if it's not a design that has like people and stuff, then I wouldn't use drop shadow. But if it's like on text and there's like a black background or a white background or something like that, then yeah, I would use it. But we might use outer glow right now, just to make it black. So check mark the box outer glow, go up to this box with the color, drag that down here. If you want it to be black, depends on the color, but we're gonna go with black right now. Make sure the blend mode is on normal. Normal whenever you do this kind of stuff, because screen doesn't look that good unless you're going for that, but I wouldn't. So opacity, turn that up. Spread and size, it really doesn't matter, but just you can kind of look at your design as you're turning these up, see what it looks like. So like you can see there's quite a bit of stuff. Okay, so that's when I want the spread to go down quite a bit. Like 1 is pretty good. So now it just has the basic outer glow, so you know he stands out a lot more. So now that's done, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We could later on, like, we could fix it. We could try different colors. Let's try blue. Let's try this one. I don't know, like I feel like for this picture we wouldn't want that kind of color, just black would be fine. Okay, there we go. So this next part is going to really make it look cool. We're going to go to a new tab. We're going to look up smoke PNG, and so you could find the image you want, and I would recommend, there's one I use a lot. Let's find it. Look, this one. Okay, so you just wait for the image to load, copy it, go back here, Control V to paste it, and now you got your smoke. So you may be wondering where to place it, but you could place it around the character or the guy, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like this. Duplicate. I'm gonna duplicate it, put it on this side, and we're going to change the opacity down a little bit so it doesn't stick out as much, because it's smoke and it shouldn't be that heavy. Just to give it that smoky feel would be good enough. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. So you can turn it down even less than this, because it doesn't need to be this high. Like, I guess you could kind of see it more. Okay, so now we're going to get our text. So let's just, here, actually, I'm not a big fan of the smoky stuff. What just happened? Honestly, I have no idea what okay. Put that back here. So we're gonna change the color of the smoke. So if you want to change the color of it, just hit color overlay, change the color, and if it's like a smoke type of thing, you want to hit blend mode and you want to find multiply. Click that, then you should be good on whatever color you want. So we're gonna do like a bluish. That's kind of cool. I like that. So now we're gonna do it to the other blue. So if I'm going fast, I just explained it, so it should be fine. You could just go back in the video. I think it was darker than that. Okay, let's turn the opacity up on this one. Alright. Then we're gonna make him have an outer glow of blue, like. But we're gonna change the opacity of the outer glow like that, so he stands out more. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now that you can like pause the video and watch what I do just to make sure you know what you're doing. So there we go. Now we got basic stuff, the designing. We can find more PNGs, but there's really not anything that we need to add that's that important. Maybe I say a lot, so just ignore that. I'm sorry. It just kind of happens. I'll try not to say it as much, but okay, so there's really not many other pictures. I could we'll see. Now, okay, we're just gonna add the picture or the text. Okay, so now when you want to type the text, so I'm just gonna type Cambit. So you click this little text icon, click randomly on your canvas, type, make sure you get on the text, drag, right here size, you could just click this little triangle up here and move the size up to however big you want, or you could just type a number in here. Hit the check mark once you're done. Then up here, this is the tool you want to use the most. You could move it around and wherever you want it to go. So if I want to go here, if I wanted to go here, if I wanted to go here, which that would look dumb. So I could add it right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because placement's a really important thing when it comes to designing. So let's move him a little over here. Okay, and you guys are probably more organized than I am because I just leave it all, just layer whatever. So you could right click it and hit where is it? Nope, I did not mean, crap. Control Z, or if you want to go up here, you can edit, step backward. That works too. Because Control Z doesn't work that well. So I guess it won't. Oh yeah, just double click the text and you can change the name of it. So there we go. So now we're going to start editing the text. We're first going to find a font. There's certain fonts I like to use. So once you highlight the text, go up here. There should be a little button like this. You can scroll through all these different types of fonts. You can also download them off a website, but I just stick with the defaults right now because there's some pretty good ones. So I want to use this one. Click the check mark, highlight it. I want to make it white because it's easier to see it. So now we got our text. Double click it. Alright, so once you do that, you can change the color of it, but I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna have a gradient overlay, so check that box. We're gonna change the scale so it looks kind of like this. It blends really well. Click this box, the color box. You can drag it like this to make it see how much the white overpowers it, or you can make the black overpower the white, which sounds pretty racist, but it's not what I'm trying to go for. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. You can see it's kind of hard to read the text right now, so that's why we're gonna do this. We're gonna do outer glow. Where is it? Right here. Change that to black. Change blend mode to normal. Opacity, turn that up. Spread, just turn that up a little bit. Size, like this. And that's why you gotta do inner glow now. Change that to white. Normal. Turn the opacity up. Spread, turn that up. Turn the size up. And let's change let's do the outer glow. Let's turn the opacity down a bit. Alright, so now we got our text and it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna put that right there. So now we're gonna find a glitchy effect, because I want to kind of make it look like a hacking type of thing. It's not what I wanted. What the frick? That's seizurous, dude. It's not what I was going for. Wow, okay. Sweet. Okay, so never mind. Screw that. We're not doing that anymore. Close out all these tabs because we don't need them. Go back here. So really, this is the basic stuff of it. We can add more to let's just add more. Why not? I'm just gonna add a few more things that would. It's pretty freaking ugly. But let's see what happens if we do this. Holy crap, that's freaking beautiful. I'm just kidding, that's ugly as crap. So we're just gonna go back to what it was. And if you really don't know what to do with your text, I recommend doing this because it just looks fine. Okay, so now we're gonna put like a text on it. It says like YouTuber / gamer / vlogger, even though I'm not a vlogger. I'm just trying to give you an example. So I hate how it glitches. They need to fix that, like hardcore. It's annoying. So we're gonna drag that. Let's go over to this little magnifying glass so you can zoom in on it. We're going to change the font. Doesn't look that good. You gotta test a lot of. Okay, that's nice. I like that. We're gonna use that. Drag it under it. Double click it. You can change the color of it. We can change it to blue. There we go. That's pretty cool. You can do any other effects you want to it, but it's really up to you. Personal preference. Actually, let's see what it looks like. We're gonna rotate it. So I haven't designed in a while, so I'm still a bit rusty. I want to put something behind the text besides that. And you can kind of follow along with what I'm doing, and you can like incorporate it into your design. See, designing, it takes a lot of trying different things and see what you think about it. Okay, so we found our image right here. Copy it. Go back to your canvas. You can now paste it into your project. So we're gonna put this like over here. Turn the opacity down. Okay, we're on the wrong thing. Is it this? No. Okay, this one. So we're gonna change the opacity, turn that down. We're gonna turn it blue. So now we're gonna look up a sun glare. We're gonna fix that sun glare that's in the way because it does not look very good. So found one, copy it, go back to your canvas, paste it, put it over the other one. Then we're gonna change the color to black, or we could do bluish. We're gonna try a lighter blue. That's fine, because we don't want it to all look the same. So now it's really just, like, I think that's good enough. You can do different things to it. I'm not really sure. We can just do effects, PNG. Look up some PNG effects. They usually don't look that good. Like, we could use like this or something like that, but it just doesn't look that nice. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys want me to do another type of tutorial on Photopea or whatever, not like an in-depth guide again, but just something else, then just comment down below. I don't know how, it'll probably take a while before I do, because I'm not really a big fan of uploading, but you know, I did this for you guys. So there you go, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions about this, you didn't understand something, then just comment below and I'll try to explain the best I can. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys.